Welcome to Libby's cooking class! Hooray! Let's cook and be healthy! Hello everyone! Today we're making spinach namul 2 different ways. That way we can compare them in the scientific method to see which one we like better, or just to see the differences between the two. First, spinach has a lot of minerals and other healthy things inside of the pink part of the stem. In order to use this part, you have to wash the spinach very well. But you don't have to throw it away. To clean them properly, you should cut off the pink part of the stem plus a little bit of the green stalk. Just like this. There we go. Now it seems a bit big, so maybe I'll even split it a few more times. Just like this. Or split it to see it get a little smaller. Now, it's very important to wash it several times, not even just once, because sometimes soil bacteria can get into the stalk and stays there. So please wash it carefully. If it seems too difficult to get the soil all the way out, you may have to throw it away without eating it. Here we go. Let's wash it all again. I'm going to take these out to change the water into a clean pan of water. And I might even wash these stems one more time. Rinse it off. And wash it again. With this one, I'll wash the rest. We're gonna prepare to boil all the spinach leaves. Why do we boil them? Because there's a strong bitter taste in spinach that is formed by something called oxalic acid, which makes it kind of bitter. When we boil it, it makes it taste better by pulling out the acid to make it a milder flavor. Nice and rinsed. Now it's time to boil the stalks. I'm putting in the stems first to let them boil for about 30 seconds. And then I'll put in the rest of the leaves. It's not very long, only 1 to 2 minutes for 1 pack of spinach. You don't want to boil it too long. Now, remember I said we're going to do this in 2 different ways? For the second batch of spinach, I'm going to add salt and then boil it. Adding the salt will help remove the bitter taste even more. Here we go. Boil away. Now that it's boiled, I'm going to put the salt batch into ice water. Ooh! This will keep the leaves from turning too dark of a green. We want the spinach to have a nice fresh color, and putting them in ice-cold water will help with that. Notice the first batch I just set aside to rest, but this second batch, I'm leaving it in this ice bath and then taking it out to drain. So this one I boiled with salt and it took an ice bath. This one I just left it aside, so it's still kind of warm, and I did not bathe it in ice. Let's see the difference. These stems seem pretty green, so what I'll do to both of them is I'm going to squeeze the water out. Squeeze, squeeze. Wow, look at that water coming right out. I'll take the stems too, and I will squeeze them. That black color is because it's the lye that has not been removed yet. Now I'll take the batch that I boiled with salt. This is the batch that I put inside of the ice. And I'll squeeze the water just like before. But take a look. The water is a lighter color. This is because we use salt. And it has no lye or almost no lye, which is the bitter taste in spinach. Now that we have our boiled leaves, it's time to slice them up and add them into some seasoning. So I'll cut them into sizes that I like. This can be really any size. And I'm gonna squeeze them one more time to make sure that every bit of water is out of there. The more water you can get out, the better it will taste. Now, I will put both into a bowl and put it on a weight. Here we go. Here's the other one. That way I can continue to compare both dishes. Now we'll add the same ingredients on both sides. A pinch of salt. The weight on the scale shouldn't change. It's too little salt. Then I'll add 1 teaspoon of sesame oil. I'll add 3 or 4 pinches of sesame seeds. And I'll really crush them with my fingers so you can smell the sweet aroma of sesame seeds. And then I'll mix it all together. All that's left is to taste test to see how they turned out. The one on the left side is boiled with salt and cooled with ice water. The one on the right side was boiled without salt and did not go into the ice bath. Both are pretty delicious, but I noticed that the one that's on the right had a little bit of a lye taste. The one on the left did not. Yay! We did it! You can try it at home too. Try your best and see you next